Hey kids, Rich here from Castles, Capes, and Clones, and today we'll be taking a look at Wrecker from the Bad Batch. So join me on today's episode of Hyperspace Hijinx. Alrighty, so we'll be taking a look at Wrecker from the Bad Batch, and this is a Star Wars Black Series figure. This is a deluxe figure, which means it's a little bit bigger than normal kind of Black Series figures, and so they usually designate them as deluxe. So you can see here, I think he's number 5. I don't remember what the other ones are. Like the Mandalorian Heavy Machine Gunner is a deluxe figure. General Grievous is a deluxe figure. So basically just bigger figures. So you can see from the packaging, it's pretty typical of the new Black Series packaging. You can see he comes with his helmet, a backpack, a pretty big knife, and then his gun. On the side here, you can see there. And when you put these together, they usually make a kind of mural of sorts. And on the back, that same artwork. So Wrecker is obviously a clone of Jango Fett. He does look different because these guys are part of Clone Force 99, which are genetically enhanced clones. They think of themselves as kind of the rejected clones, kind of like clone number 99 from the Clone Wars. If you haven't seen it, it's a pretty good episode, and he's a pretty central figure to the clones themselves. Wrecker has pretty much super strength, not too bright, but I feel like he's probably the heart of the original Bad Batch, Omega now being the total heart, maybe motherly figure of the Bad Batch. He was first introduced in some concept art and some animatics from one of the Star Wars celebrations. Dave Filoni, this is after the Disney acquisition and the Clone Wars series ended. But he did have a story called The Bad Batch about these guys. And so we kind of saw what they looked like, kind of what they were going for. And then eventually, when they announced Season 7, the first couple episodes are of the Bad Batch and pretty much takes that story that they introduced in animatic form. So basically, they were officially introduced in Season 7 of the Clone Wars, which if you haven't seen, you should go watch it. It's on Disney+. And the series explores these characters as they're kind of navigating through a post-Republic era, early Empire kind of thing, right? What do they do with themselves? And it's a really good bridge between the prequel era and the original trilogy era. So I would definitely give it a go. I still say animated Star Wars is some of the best Star Wars storytelling yet. So let's take a look at Wrecker. There you go. Alright, while I open this from the clamshell so you don't have to hear all that crinkling, flash forward. Alright, so here we go. Here is Wrecker in all of his glory. As for articulation, he's pretty much got the standard articulation. Obviously, these shoulder pads kind of prevent him from going all the way up. Your typical everything. It's pretty good. Honestly, you can go pretty high. These shoulder pads are very flexy and soft. What's interesting about him also is that his kind of armor, like you can see, is also made of that same material as a shoulder pad. So it's like a softer, pliable plastic. Take a look at the head. There you go. Not the prettiest one, but like interesting is you can kind of see Tamora Morrison in there because the Black Series figures take the animated figures but make them more realistic. And since all the clones are pretty much of Jango Fett, and Jango Fett was played by Tamara Morrison in the prequel trilogy, all of the Bad Batch kind of have a version of him. Obviously, because he's enhanced and a little bit bigger than the other ones, doesn't look exactly like him, but you can kind of see those features. Oops. Reconnect. There you go. All right, so let's take a look at his accessories. First of all, you have his helmet. There you go. I like his helmet probably the best out of them because I think he's got it decorated a lot more, with a lot more character to it. You can see the Orabesh 99 on there. All right, and also comes with his gun. You can see there. Not the biggest gun, but his strength is not shooting, so. Does come with his knife, which is a lot bigger than the others being hunters so far. And then his backpack. So, you see on the back of the backpack, it does fit into a peg. And I like how they don't really use like the round pegs. They kind of shape them so it fits more snug, I guess. So let's put them together. Alright, and here we have him with everything on. I think he looks way better with his helmet on, along with the other Bad Batch. I think there's a little bit lost when they try to go from animated to a more realistic approach. Got to mention that on the side here, he does have a holster scabbard thing for his knife. Well, that's cool. And his backpack. Out of the Bad Batch, I think outside of Omega, Wrecker's my favorite of them. If you look more closely at the armor, what I like about these guys, you can kind of see the wear and tear on them. These are very well used armor pieces for them. And I like that Hasbro has detailed that. Makes it a lot better. Now, size comparison to Hunter, we have here. You can see it's pretty big, probably like a head taller, a little bit thicker. Hence the deluxe figure designation. So anyway, that is now 3 of the Bad Batch figures that are coming out. I do have tech on the way. I'm hoping we do get a Bad Batch version of Echo, but if you don't remember, I do have his normal version. So this is Echo as an ARC Trooper. And hopefully we'll get to see him again as Echo from the Bad Batch. So I don't make anything from Disney Plus, but Bad Batch Season 2 was just recently announced. Again, they're all available on Disney Plus, so go check that out. And that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this look at Wrecker, the figure from Hasbro's Black Series, and learned a little bit along the way. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications to let you know when we have more unboxing videos and whatnot. Please leave us a comment, let us know what you thought, and give us some suggestions on what you want to see us unbox for you on this channel. Until next time, catch you on the flip side.